Good day, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm turning my stethoscope on VDM. I don't come here, come bulldozer or anything, no, but it's just these feelings that I had, like even from the get-go. When VDM showed up, he came with the scare king, take money from people, rob Peter and go pay Paul. I have connections and I have this. And a lot of people really see his doings. Me too, I hail, I hail, even though I had my reservations then about how he went about doing his thing. But I'm like, okay, let me just ignore the process and focus on the product, The product was, he was actually advocating for people, helping people, Somebody go get problem, somebody fall, they beat somebody up, they abuse somebody, they give somebody public disgrace. VDM will come and speak for the person. So I was just focusing on that. I just didn't want to focus on, his arrogance, pomposity, and the manner he was going about it. Even though I disagree with that, but again, he was getting the job done, and a lot of people actually looked up to him. So that was okay, at least they do something. So people will sing his praises. There was even a time some women from Edo State, that they pray for her. Widows, everybody. I said, okay. But as you all know, man can never be God. You understand? And that's why God tells us, be careful how you trust men, how you put your trust in men, because they will disappoint you. And I will say at this point now, VDM, he don't digress. VDM don't drift away from that VDM when he take comma, the brand, when he take comma, the way he branded himself. Abi, is this just me or I stand to be corrected? Maybe I'm thinking too much. Before they will say, there's also negativity I see. No, this is not about negativity. If something good, very, very well, there's always a pros and cons to everything. No matter how person good, there must be something when be say, it not go sit well. You understand? So I was always very conscious of that aspect of VDM. Say, this guy, they arrogant. We can't take that away. Very, very arrogant. And that same arrogance in him, now he make him feel enter inside plane, go they fight. This is somebody that we call an advocate, a human rights activist, whatever. Give him any name you want to give him that's positive. But they say a small thing, like they spoil food. How you go come inside plane? You can't fight somebody like in a public place, constituting a public disturbance. Let me put it that way. How can you do that if you are really what you claim to be? So far, the people that even represent the fight for, none of them will do something like that. They say to whom much is given, much is expected. So this kind of confirm my intuition about his kind of person that he is. Because even though he was doing what he was doing, helping people, the manner he was doing it. Oh, Mr. Okonkwo, let him contact me. I will give you 1 million naira. What about you? I just got this money from this thing. You take 1 million. No. That's not how it's done. Even the Bible, as Christians say, if your left hand gives something, don't let your right hand know. So whether you believe it or not, there are people at the background that are really doing exactly what VDM is doing. But that person, they come out when they talk like this. But because when he come out, people accepted him and all that. I'm like, and especially the fact that he was well connected and he was using that connection to actually help people. I'm like, okay, if everybody accept him and with they see doings, okay, let's take it. Let's take him for who he present himself to be. But with recent happenings, my dear, have you all guys noticed that he has drifted away? When was the last time when I see VDM stand or fight for somebody? When was the last time? When was the last time? Rather, he don't become street fighter. That is not the VDM that we know. So if you are close to VDM, Mona draw anybody, Mona advisor. Say Yoruba say ogede baje lohun pon. When banana they ripe like this, they ripe, it go balloon, before you know it don't rot finish. That is the stage now, VDM there. And somebody needs to call him to order. Because I wish him well. I don't wish him bad. Not just my observations. When I get at the beginning, now just they confirmed with what happened in the plane with Mr. Jollof. And that's why I felt the need to come and, say it. May not be like they say, okay, why you don't talk that time if not so you truly feel. So VDM is actually not, unfortunately. I just have to say, without any fear of, contradiction or without any fear of favor, that VDM is actually not what he projects himself to be. I see people saying, VDM for president, he has never one day opposed to that. VDM for president? Who mastered the country? VDM, when you disagree with him, you see how he takes it personal. He takes it very personal. And I know say power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. President have absolute power. He's a number one citizen. Although they say nobody is above the law. I believe the president above the law. It's not spoken, but it's inferred. If somebody like VDM be president, I know what will happen. And another thing I go tell them, whenever they put a picture, say VDM for president, make it a rebuke him. Because he can't do it. And we don't even want that. We don't want it. He has never opposed to it. If that one an intention to become president, well, people when we hear say they don't become president, all those young guys, like this Burkina Faso, the other Sir Thomas Sankara, whatever his name of Sierra Leone, all those people, if you go, they were never fighters. If you want to be a fighter, then you join the military and fight. Fight alongside with them against Boko Haram. Not fighting the same people that you are trying to present yourself as a savior to. That one already don't scatter a resume. So I believe at this point, VDM is just a young man that is ambitious. And behind every good deed that he's doing, there is a motive. And good deeds do not expect do not have any motive. They do it because they just want to do it. That's good deeds. But when it comes to a point where you start doing things because you expect validation, you expect to be praised, you expect that will not be good things there. That will not be good thing did again. That one is manipulation. So some few persons have come out to publicly say VDM is manipulative. VDM, I don't hate you or anything, but yeah, I think at this point I see a lot of manipulations in most things that you are doing. You want to be untouchable, but it ain't gonna work. As Americans, they talk, it ain't gonna work. Okay? Stop fighting in the street. You are not a fighter, except you have changed your resume to be that of a fighter. If you want to keep being an activist, if you want to keep fighting for the oppressed, you want to keep being the voice of the people, then keep to that lane and don't do anything to contradict that vision or mission of yours. So I just feel I should come and say, because I don't know whether not just me, I'm being paranoid or I don't know, but this is just how I feel about VDM. That, he's not what he says he is. What he projects himself to be is not it. And with all the pretense, we can see now that he's drifted away. He not hide them again. They say monkey go abroad, it's always going to be a monkey. If you're a rascal, if you are a radical, no matter how you try to remove that cloth of radicalism and wear a civil and wear civility on you, you get where matter go reach, you go throw a civility cloth and put on your rascality, So, but please, if you are a fighter, you are an aggressor, keep to that. We go no say hey. Not if you na blow go take scatter your mouth. But if you're an activist, you are there to protect the vulnerable, to be the voice of the voiceless, then be that. So that even when somebody step on your toes, you will still remain harmless. If that makes sense. Yeah. That's just my thoughts for the day, and I just thought I should just come and share it here. If you disagree with me, feel free and leave it in the comment section. And if you agree with me, yes, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.